It's Brittany, bitch. Hi, how are you? I'm here to give you a Britney Spears tarot reading. Okay, so the deck I'm going to be using, it is going to be the Tarot deck by Oliver Hebert. And so this is going to be just a general tarot reading on her. Now, I've been listening to her since, I've actually known her since on the Mickey Mouse Club. Let's go ahead and keep it 100. I also remember seeing her on Star Search, which shows my age. Yes, I'm that old. I remember her on the new Mickey Mouse Club, right? And working her way up, and then her being a solo artist. So yes, I was a secret Britney fan. It's okay. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards. So we're gonna go ahead and see what is going on with Britney Spears. I do feel like there is some new love that's coming her way, but I do feel like there's some sort of challenges that are coming her way because of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing cards down. So I have the Eight of Pentacles for her. I also have the Six of Pentacles, okay. I also have the Hangman there for her. I have the Seven of Swords. I have the Eight of Swords. Fuck, okay. I have the Nine of Swords. Fucking A, girl. No, 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 no. Okay. I have the Five of Cups followed by the Eight of Wands reverse. No, 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 no. That can't happen to my Britney. That can't happen to my Britney. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have for Britney is going to be the Seven of Pentacles reverse, okay? So these are big changes, and these are not good changes that are happening here for her. She is going to be sabotaged. If somebody is going to try to take ownership of her, right? Conservativeship of her, and try to hush her away, like try to medicate her or try to put her into some sort of facility to try to hush her up. It's almost like the Brian Wilson thing, you know, of the Beach Boys. It's almost like that, where this person is clearly trying to exploit her, okay? And it's like she's in a prison, and I'll go into all this, okay? But big changes are happening here, and these are not the changes that she agrees to, and this is something out of her control, okay? And okay, so, which is interesting before I start getting into it, I do have two eights here on the board. So this is going to, actually, three eights, excuse me. I have three eights here, which is going to be about communication. Now, how I feel is if all but one card is on here, that is what is missing. So I have Pentacles, I have Swords, I have Wands. So what I'm missing here is water, the Eight of Cups. She's having a hard time moving on. And this could be her having to, there's something preventing her from like moving or physically moving, it feels like, whether there's like some sort of contract or some sort of obligations where she's locked into where she's at. I am also seeing, bless you, I'm also seeing three, hold on. Okay, so I'm also seeing two sevens, so these are big changes. We have three eights. Yeah, okay. And then and it all goes into mental anguish. It goes 7, 8, 9. It goes 7, 8, 9. Very drastically, okay. So I have the Eight of Pentacles here. So she's been working really hard, and she's been very indulging in what she enjoys work when there's structure, and she enjoys like going on tour. She enjoys just being in her element, like being on stage, performing, doing her thing. And she's very proud and very strong. And she's very successful at what she does. And nobody can take that away from her. Nobody can take away that she's a very strong, hard worker. She's a great performer. And when there's structure and when there's things for her, like when there's structure, like, oh, there's a tour and we're going to do press and we're going to do da-da-da-da-da, and, you know, we're leading up to the tour, so there's like, you know, dance schedules and all that stuff. Like, she enjoys that. She likes being back in the game. Now, the Six of Pentacles here, this is her giving a lot of her money, her time, and energy to somebody. And these are leeches. So I don't know if there's somebody in her family that's trying to exploit her, or whether it's somebody in the business, like an agent, like her crazy ex, you know, that crazy ex douchebag that was like for TMZ, that, you know, I'm going to keep it 100. I would not shed a tear if somebody pushed him in front of a bus, like a moving bus. I would not shed a tear for that dude. He is full on trash and exploiting somebody who is not mentally in a mind frame, who can make a rash decision, and this person purposely exploit them. This person, or more than one person, is exploiting her, right? They're taking her money, her time, and her energy away from her. She's working really hard and she's giving it away. The Hangman here, this is a Pisces vibe. This is a decision that she has to make, a choice. And this choice is on whether she's going to choose to continue to go on with it or not. Because I think she realizes that she's being taken advantage of, but she doesn't know what to do. And it feels like she is put in a corner. Now, here's the thing, what happens drastically, very quickly. I have the Seven of Swords here. There's some shady shit that's going to happen here. This is somebody that does not have her best interest. These are big changes. This person's going to pretend to be nice, but then they're going to sign some sort of contract, some sort of will. There's some sort of takeover, like ownership or conservatorship, where they are there to exploit her. Whether if it's a record company that is trying to work her to death, like they did with Michael Jackson, right? Or whatever, this person does not have their best interest and they're exploiting her. Now, the Eight of Swords, followed by the Nine of Swords. This is a mental institution. This is full on, this person's gonna get committed into a mental institution. This person's gonna have a mental breakdown. And I'm not saying this to be light or anything. These are all the cards, what leads up to it. This is anguish, despair, and they're prison, they're entrapped and they can't get out of it, and they're freaking out, they're having panic attacks, they're having a breakdown because they can't handle the stress of it. They can't handle being stuck in a situation because of this asshole. Because of this asshole that screwed them over. This person screwed her over and she can't get out of the situation. And it leads to, with the Five of Cups, she's in despair. And there's a lot of anguish, and it feels like that it's gonna kind of come, it's gonna be like a whammy. So it's like this person betrays her, then she kind of loses it. It could be because of a death of a family member. It could be there's some sort of grieving where it's just like, it's like a wallop of one thing's happened another. And I know that's happened to me many times in life where, you know, like your cat dies and your relationship ends and you're going, and then, you know, you're going through a divorce and like blah, 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 you know, and it's just like a shit sandwich. This is what it's going to be. It's just like a giant shit sandwich all rolled into a giant shit blunt, and you're forced to smoke it. And there's not going to be any communication. She's not going to be able to communicate. There's not going to be any way for her. Like, this is full on, like she's going to shut down. Now we do have two eights. It's communications. This is going to be, there's going to be travel that's going to evolve, and this is going to happen extremely quickly. This is there's some sort of trade. This is going to happen very quickly, right under her nose. She's not going to have any word or say in this, because these are changes just right out of her control. She didn't even have a time to look at her options or choices. Their options and choices were stripped from her. Now, normally how my readings work, if you see my, a lot of my readings, a lot of these times they don't happen very quickly. Sometimes a lot of these happen like months later. Like, for an example, like pretty much all my Jeffree Star shit, it usually comes out like months later, 3 to 6 months later, is when a whole bunch of stuff like Dramageddon 2 and just this recent drama has been going on since the beginning of the year and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of the readings that I do, they may not see it immediately, but check in 3 to 6 months and this stuff may start coming up. I really hope that's not the case. I really want to be wrong with this. So hopefully you found the reading entertaining and everything. Make sure that you comment down below. If you like this, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, help me out. I am just a small mere YouTube channel trying to compete with the Jake Pauls and a Tana Moshes in the world, and let me tell you, they are trash. So if you could help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much. I love you guys. Please stay safe and mahalo.